public, so that's why no one knew that it was happening. So I'm back. I'm gonna do the return walk, but let me show you where I am right now. Outside St. Paul's while the bell fucking rings, man. Fuck it. How apocalyptic is that? How apocalyptic is that, man? How fucked is that? Out here in central London, no one on the streets, just fucking ominous bells ringing. And a Christmas tree, which is nice, an absolute Christmas tree. I'm gonna do it. I didn't say it to public because I'm an idiot. I didn't say it to public because I'm an idiot. This is actually set to public now, so people should be able to actually join. So we're gonna walk back because I'm actually an idiot. I didn't say it to public, and I did this whole walk. So now I'm gonna do the walk in reverse. Now I'm gonna do a walk in reverse because I didn't have it on public. Essentially because I'm an idiot. So now I'm doing it with it live and on public, whereas before I did it. So hang on, let me share this to Twitter. Let me delete the last one. Okay, man's literally out here. Yeah, I'm actually out in the city of London. So we're doing a tour. We're starting off here at St. Paul's, and we're gonna walk down South Bank. I'm gonna show you the best place you can get a photo. But there's this ominous thing, right? Hold up, plate. You see that down there? That says what? That little sign there says what? Yeah, and then you got this one that says R, yeah? And that one says R. And you got a Christmas tree, which I don't understand is the meaning of the Christmas tree. And then you've got you, FA's, how's it going? Dan, how's it going? Right? Then you've got you over here. And it's like, why is the street just asking me philosophical questions? Like why is the street sign just ask me what I am? Like, it's not defining what it is. But there we go. St. Paul's, one of the most famous places in London. You will have seen it in movies and so on and so forth. We are out here in the middle of tier 4 London city, and as you can see, there's actually no one out in the streets. I came up here with my mum and my sister. I have no fucking clue where they are, because I went on an adventure art, you know. I went on an adventure, and I am actually just in awe with, like, if I be quiet, we're in the center of London right now, okay? Yeah, nothing. It's just nothingness. There's absolutely nothing going on here. It's spooky. It's quiet. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Who else? If anyone's in here, throw me a message. There we go. FaZe, Dan, Sarah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... I got this. Wait, I can't... It says, what is going on in the city right now? Hey, Bam. Hey, Marty. Crazy. In the centre. Nothing. This is right now. Don't worry, I'm going to take you out to a very nice area. I'm going through. Wish me luck. Oh, my voice. Got the London city of Gaul to be the London, of course. Big old Salvation at St. Paul's Cathedral, a place that everyone knows. Every cathedral, it's right there. It's hi Joel, just coming bridge. Where are you? Around the Tate area. Which is stupid when you think about it. It's very, very serious. And we're actually going to see across this bridge right here, the Millennium Bridge. You're walking in London in tier 4. Okay, sorry. It might lag out a little bit. I'm relying on the powers of O2 at this point in time. River Thames. Feel to it. But yeah, let's see if I can plug in my headset. Pretty much. It's not a bad city. Not a bad city. I'll give it that. Over there, that is the Royal Shakespeare Globe, where Shakespeare used to put his shows on and stuff, like legitimately, all the way back then, and to now, 2 shows. This with the big, I don't know what that is, with the chimney, cultured. St. Paul's behind us. I saw you, how you doing? How's everyone doing on this Monday evening? Bit different, changing it up. I've been to the Globe Theatre in Shakespeare. I got all these little, I hope they can actually handle it. But they're all just hanging out for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, doing good. Everyone's doing good. Good to see. Day Juan as well, man. I'm about to show you can get in this area. So you come to just outside of the Tate Modern. Miss it too much, says Soul. Yeah, it's got its moments, you know, and beautiful about it being over to this little area. Hey Brett, how's it going, man? I'm taking people on a little walk down the old South Bank, so you got the cathedral back there. That's my Victoria. Very, very muddy, very, very cold. My hands are around here. This is how you get onto it. There's a right here. And what you want to do, people along the South Bank for the first time ever, stand there. Look at it. You get the old London, get the new London. You get this beautiful backdrop for them. Looks great. Thomas in the chat, how's it going, Thomas, man? Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all taking walks as well. You got work on. Trying to do more walking and stuff. Work off that Christmas weight, that quarantine rate. There's been a lot of eating this year. So yeah, it's good to get out. And I'm going to do this at least once a week. Here's my family. I'm going to stay ahead of them. Because I'm going to be like, no, don't put us on. Don't put us on. So as you come down, I went all the way across. Yeah, there's like a Christmas tree right outside of St. Paul's Cathedral. But I'm not going to hold the camera because I know you don't want to be on the camera. Eating has been the best thing about this year. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then you got the cathedral from this side. But yeah, if you hold it up there, you get the best sort of photo opportunities. Tate Modern. Say hi to your family from us, says the chat. Hi, family. My mum's like masked up because she don't want to be on camera, or she's committing a robbery. One of the two. I feel like, say this had happened in the 80s, then there would have been a lot more sort of robberies and such. Like, definitely. But this is the Tate Modern right here. I don't know why they have this big chimney thing. I'm trying to think of something famous that they have in the Tate, but I don't know. Bruce Newman. I don't know if you heard of him. I never heard of him. I don't know. They got art in there and stuff, you know. Interesting art. Horizontal Man. Is Base of Spades. Are you saying that's something that they got in there? The Horizontal Man. I can't hold this horizontal, unfortunately, because it's like been locked. They got art and stuff. They do got art and stuff. Lord, order me to Slogar. Hi, Birmingham. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, apart from the fact that I can't feel my hand right now. And your family? My family's good. The Tate used to be a printer's. That would make sense. Yes, Tommy as well. And base of spades. I'm doing a base of spades in public. Look at that. Right, hang on. The base of spades in public. Right there. It's actually really nice. And I shouldn't have portrait locked it. Looks like a nice evening. It is, apart from the fact that it's freezing. Like actually cold. People stop throwing things in the River Thames, please. There's a lot of rubbish in here. We got a boat. Look at this. This is going to be like a scene from Bond or something. Wait for it. I don't know what it is. Anytime I walk across a bridge here, I'm tempted to try and jump onto one of the boats. But then the reality is you'd break your leg. Oh, it's the police. Fuck the cops, mate. Fuck the cops. Fucking fuck the cops, man. They sent that boat flying as well with their little... They went down earlier. They had their sirens on and stuff. I don't know what they're sorting out. Got this beautiful array of birds. The only dinosaurs left in the world. I've been watching a lot of documentaries over this Christmas holiday. Most people do Christmas movies. I've been watching like Walking with Dinosaurs and shit. And it makes birds even more terrifying. Here in southern Ontario, Canada, they named things with British names like London, the Thames River, Stratford, and Avon. You got an Avon River in Canada? Yeah, there's a lot of things that they... Same in America as well. There's a lot of places where they actually... I'm going to switch it to the... While I give us some fake facts. They got a lot of places that are named after, places in England. And it's always funny watching. And there's this whole thing about like sister towns and stuff. Walking with Cavemen is incredible. It is. I actually watched it the other day. Like that's probably the best one overall. Like 100%. But yeah, and then you go from the Tate, you got this like this pub and such, which is the Founder's Arms. So if you see this over here, let's switch back. So you got the Founder's Arms, which has got a nice little beer garden that overlooks the river, which is very, very good. You know, I'm trying to like switch the camera so you don't get people on it too much. How about a nice swim in the Thames? Oh man, I'm trying to. I said this I don't know if I said it at the start, but I meant to say it at the start. Is I'm gonna try and nice to you playing Watch Dogs Legion today. We did this walk in the game, which is actually quite fun. We did. Remember, I got really excited and we did the walk, but now we're doing it in real life. Like this is RTX on right here, which I think is incredible. And if you end up here, you have don't go to that Starbucks. They won't let you use the toilet, I'm pretty sure. But you go into the Founder's Arms, they got toilets in there. It's sad to see London. What did you say? It doesn't keep the things up for long enough. Craig has it going anyway. Damien has it going. It's sad to see No Life in London. Mate, every day after school in Westfield, trying to get girls and stuff. Yeah, it's this RTS is so realistic. It's mad. It's honestly so mad that it's so quiet. Blackfriars Bridge, that is correct. What's cool about this bridge is it's actually a station. See that? You got a station built into it. John Paul, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's had a good holidays. I hope everyone's doing well. JT says, like Cyberpunk, not enough NPCs. Yeah, real lack of NPCs at this point in time. But you can see the station that goes over there. Wait, people can go out, cries in lockdown. You're allowed out for a walk, Space Mercenary. Also good to have you. How was the Boxing Day hangover? Look, man. Yes, Jay Summers as well. How you doing, man? Basically, yeah, I've had for ages, like, I get like really bad acid problems with my stomach and such. And so downing three quarters of a bottle of Jack and then throwing it up throughout the rest of the evening, I've had like stomach acid problems for days. Like it's only just clearing up now, but I was not in a good shape. Like luckily I went out with my cousins earlier. She's a nurse and she's like, if it stays this bad, you know, if it stays this bad, you need to call the doctors and get this lantropocene or something with you. Here, get a hot drink. Thank you so much, Brett, man. Can't have you freezing. I'm not going to freeze. In answer to your question, Tommy, does the afro work like a woolly hat in winter? It does, unless you start to, and if you start to sweat And this is why, like, cavemen and stuff, you can tell I've been watching too much caveman shows, right? This is why cavemen used to shave and stuff, because if you get sweat in the hair and then that starts to freeze on you, it's no good. It's no good at all, you know? This is really cool behind me. One sec. I really like this angling. Everyone show Brett some love as well. Much appreciated, man. Always with the support. I will get a hot drink at some point. But you see this little architecture just from the scaffolding? Like, it shouldn't look so cool, but it kind of does, you know? It kind of does. We got down here. This is the famous River Thames beach right here. You know? Didn't hype, already dead this sneak. He even lost to flex its peak. I don't know what that means, but Ali, welcome to the chat, man. Dropping bars in the chat. Let's go, son. So there's the on a good day, it goes out there. You can just play in the sand with the rats and such. But yeah, we got this whole area. I'm going to keep it on front cam for a bit. My mum's friend once saw Tom Cruise jump off a building in London while filming one of the Mission Impossible movies. He wasn't even filming. He was just late for an appointment and had to get somewhere in time. What a guy, Tom Cruise. Did anyone see him going absolutely mental? Absolutely mental at that dude for not wearing a mask, which I think is fair enough. Like, you know, when the film industry is so fucked at this point in time that he's trying to do his best. All the reverb change. Hey, how am I doing, Timo? How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Who said about the hangover as well? Her and the Hunted. I got over my hangover. I got over it. It's taken a while. It's taken a while, but I got over it, man. Hey, Bryant, how's it going? How's it going? We're out here. Whew. It's a new regime. Now that I know that I can actually stream on the go, I'm going to do once a week. I take us out to somewhere. It might be a museum. It might just be out and about. Look at the hair, mini stab it, bro. It goes in the wind, man. It goes up, it goes left, it goes right. If I do that. But you know what? It's keeping me fucking warm at this point in time. Keeping me warm. So back to the riverside. Where's your mask? I'm out in the open. I don't have to wear it currently. I'm out in the open. If I go against it, see that? Super Saiyan shit. I go like this. Boom. It goes back. Like that. That would be great. I've never been to London. Yeah, I'm going to do some tours. Gun Guy Glenn, I hope you're recovered now. I hope you're feeling good. I'm going to switch back. This is for if someone does jump in the Thames. I met the dude, like, he did it, like, for his YouTube channel. He jumped in the Thames. I was at the YouTube studios one time, and he was hanging out with Alhan. I'm sure many people know Alhan at this point. And I've known Alhan for many, many years, since he was young. And it was just very, very interesting to find out what's going on with a guy that decided to jump into the Thames and then had to go to hospital. It's very cold, I'll give you that. I'm sure it's not as cold as Yorkshire, but it's cold, cold, cold. Toots says, how's the PS5 treating you? Very well. I hope some people actually got their hands on one for Christmas and stuff. Scott, how you doing? Whew. It's cold, though. The man who beat 100 bullets with just an arrow. Hey! Hey. Your primitive bullets, that's archery. Come on, son. I had bars. We can be arrested trying to leave Scotland. Wait, what? We can be arrested? You can be arrested for trying to leave Scotland? Because of new restrictions and you're out with a mask in London where the COVID strain is at its worst? Mate, I'm out here, bro. I'm out in the open. One love, says Umbra Wolf. You don't need a mask to be out in public. I was at the park today, Victoria Park. Very nice park. First time I've been there with family and stuff. There was a lot of people out there. Looks pretty. Ruin your day, Avo. Hope you've had a good holidays and Christmas, man. Hope you're doing well. You know some of the beautiful spots in London. This is my favourite, though. This is south of the river. Very, very, very beautiful. Scotland is a prison. Bind Epic, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. Evening, Bam. Hope you had a good Christmas. Thank you for bringing us on your moonlit wanderings. Appreciated. It's so quiet, man. It's so, so quiet. Listen, I won't talk for a second. This, again, POV, you're walking through London in tier 4. chilled though, isn't it? Absolutely chilled. Literally, my hands are freezing, but also it's actually really, really nice. And this is the way we walked through Watch Dogs. Someone said, what's the best way to set up a PS5? Plug it in, bro, and welcome yourself to the future of gaming. Are you going to do other stuff with YouTube in 2021? I am. I'm going to be doing... we're going to be getting out of the house more, for one. We're going to be getting back into some more content that's like, you know, real life reactions and things like that in general. It's too quiet, says TGK. Yeah, it is too quiet. Going to be doing this once a week, but I'm going to be planning places to go. I'm still going to do retro stuff as well. I'm going to be doing Hitman in January for sure, because I think a stealth sort of killer game sounds good to me. Probably do Immortal Phoenix Rising as well as my 2 January games at the moment. Marco in the chat, how's it going, man? But yeah, gonna be getting back into doing sort of some more, you know, a bit more presenter-y kind of stuff. I've spent too much just streaming, and that's not a bad thing at all. And I'm just trying to view the streams now as something that always happens in the evenings. So it's like, how do I use those daytimes to get work going as far as like actual content goes? And also obviously, like, hopefully when COVID dies down and stuff, I've been approached for a couple more projects at this point in time. So hopefully I'll actually have some more jobs coming in, which means more income, which means more ways of investing into what I'm doing. You know, Bam is the best itself, going to give us a stuff masterclass. Any collabs coming up? I definitely want to collab with a few more people, but it's just working out. Like, there's so much people I know that I really think I need to call in a favor and see if they want to come be a part of things, you know. But yeah, I'm trying my best to read. It doesn't keep things on the screen at all. I recommend checking out Project Awakening. I don't know if anyone else saw this, but in my drunk thing I was talking about, I've started like messing around with Unreal, which I'm going to do, Unreal Engine, which I'm going to do like 1 or 2 hours a day at the moment. I'm just working on some weird prehistoric Souls vibe of a game, making a demo for that. So I'm going to maybe show people a little bit of that if I get the chance. But that's just more of a passion project. This area is really cool over on this side. You can't see it too well in the dark. I'm amazed at how good this camera is in the dark, I'll be real. Private property, no trespassing, but you can't see it, you can't go over, but you can see it over here. They got like a fake, like it's like a Western or something. Like they got this fake stuff over on the side, you know, like a fake village painted onto the side of the wall, which I thought was pretty strange. Which I think's like pretty weird and interesting at the same time. Prefer Unity. Unreal 4, yeah, but Unreal 4 is good. Just because I got a nice little Christmas tree. It's good because there's tutorials on everything anyway. But you know, I've just been trying to understand and do something that like is educational. It's nice to actually learn new skills as well. Shout out Mrs. Catherine, give Foggy a kiss. Do it, Catherine, man. Give him a kiss. What? Get that mistletoe out, Foggy. Good to have you with us. Super John, welcome back. Good to have you with us. Unreal has a bit more pushing of the artistic medium, but it's a bit bloated at this point. It's sort of just what feels best. Unity does 2D better. As an Unreal 4 developer, I think you made the right choice. Ali Cat, welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I got my hands on a bunch of framework for like the action RPG style anyway. So I've already got like a combat system put in there. So it's about using the using and editing all of that. So I'm not doing a lot more of the actual framework stuff, at least for the demo anyway, because it's just a bit of fun, you know. But yeah, I'll walk along the riverside here because it's a bit dark. Cali DeLorean, I'm so happy that my stomach is like back to normal now. Everybody's over there as well. They're coming for me, boys. They're coming for me. Yeah, and then I mean with Unreal Engine 5 coming out, woo! I know a lot of people saw me originally react to that. Imagine if I made something even a bit close to that. I'd be fucking buzzing. Is it windy when I walk alongside the river? I feel like it is. I'm trying to cup it like that, you know. For open source, look up Godot. It's 100% free to use, modify, grassroots. I shall. Cheers, bam, work like a charm. I did it, man. Call me Cupid. Call me Cupid. We got some nice, I like South Bank's one of my favorite areas. I used to legitimately, I'm not going to say this too loud. Actually, I don't think my mum's close enough, but I used to bunk off school a lot in year 10 and year 11 because, you know, depression as a teenager is a weird thing to handle. So I used to pretend I was going to school, and then I'd come and I'd just walk around up here and walk around central London, and I'd just just watch the city and watch people just living their lives and shit for a lot of times. Still managed to do all right in my grades and stuff. But yeah, a lot of time. Or I'd go in for the first half of the day, and then I'd just leave at lunchtime and come up to the city. And it'd just be chill, man. Presidential gaming. The president of gaming. Where that light under the chin, that Christmas quarantine chin is not pretty. I think we parked up over here, not too far from here. I want to thank everyone for joining me. You can probably hear how unhealthy I am. It's hard though. It's hard to sustain like a 6'2" body, man. Like just walking in that when you've just been sitting down for most of the year. What's this? National Portrait Gallery. You can actually get loads of dope free movies and stuff in this place, I think. What shocks me about London is how light it is at night. Have a good night and stay safe. Thank you, Brian, man. I will. London at this point in time is it's very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. And I don't know, like you live in London and you're sort of like I'm not hood at all. You know, where I live is fucked up, but you learn how to operate and how to handle yourself in most situations when you live in a certain area and so on and so forth anyway. And I feel like my whole image is quite diffusing, you know, like how are you gonna be mad at a fucking Sideshow Bob looking motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, here's the London Eye. Like I don't know, like, do you know what I mean? Like I'm just the chill look. I pose no threat to humanity, you know. I pose no threat to them guys are smoking weed. I can smell that shit. Woo. What about curfew? I think I'm gonna play the Ancient Gods DLC for a bit. Brett, thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well. D-Bot, it says V-Bot, V. There's a little bit of the London Eye for you. We're going to the car. All right, I'll turn around in a sec. I'm just gonna get the London Eye in. Are we gonna drive down the center of Oxford Street and stuff? All right, okay, I'm gonna keep the stream rolling somehow. I'll take you to Oxford Street in the car. My battery's doing all right. I got an iPhone 12. Is it 12? The one with the 3 cameras on the back. I'll switch it to light here. Oh. So actually gonna get into the car now. Get into the car. This really is Watch Dogs. We're doing the real life Watch Dogs right here. I'm sorry we can't get closer to the London Eye. We might do in the car, but I'll just keep the camera on me for a sec for anonymity. I think I shot up this area in Watch Dogs earlier. You probably did. Cool, I managed to catch this stream 30 minutes in, not bad. Yeah, I mean, the walking element's almost done. But again, it's so quiet. I've made it louder than it actually should be. But it's been so quiet in London right now. It's actually pretty mental. Pretty mental how quiet it is. Like, again, I'll be quiet. Freaky. Not even the scene kids are out, you know? Not even the scene kids. Hey, London lad, how's it going? iPhone 11 Pro has 3 cameras. Yeah, actually, I think it's that. I think it's the iPhone 11 Pro. It's a chunky boy, but it works very well. And I'm really impressed. Really impressed with the quality at night that it had. And the battery life. I think it's actually done well on battery life, considering we've been streaming for 30 minutes and I'm not getting no warnings about low battery percentage and stuff. I'm impressed. So we're gonna keep going. Not gonna lie, it's nice to see parts of the world through others' live streams. Yeah, well, this is it. This year I'm gonna get us out. I need to find a way to like strap it to my chest so it's like a real life POV, being in game but we're in life, RTX on and shit, you know, like I look. I need to get it horizontal as well. Young guy Glenn, thank you so much, man. Thank you for all of your work on modding duties. I said this on the drunk stream when I thanked all the mods and stuff, but again, I just want to thank everybody, and I hope you're feeling better now, man. So good to have you pass by. I'm gonna switch to this angle while we get in the car and stuff, because I know they're gonna be like, why are you filming? But I'm out exercising, so I don't have to. Hey, I'm gonna get in shape this year. It's almost the end of the year. You need a steady cam holder for your phone? Yeah, I'll order one up, man. I'll get one of those, don't worry. I'll get one of them sorted for real. They're not too much, are they? They're not too bad. Gimbals unfortunately come with battery issues themselves. Oh, damn it. Oh, gimbals are so good though. Especially when you use them on a real camera, they're crazy. They're actually crazy. We're heading Doon Street, which is like how Scottish people say down. Oh. Just really need a second battery pack. Oh. Right, I'm gonna keep filming. But I'm not filming you. If you go behind me, you'll be in camera. You're trying to get a picture of your trains. Alright. What's your Instagram account again? J with the J's. I think it's J with the J's. Go Instagram J with the J's. My sister has a much better trainer game than I ever did. She always posting some dope trainers. I'm out here in the same trainers. I'm like, I don't even leave my house, you know? I don't even leave my house. All right, I'm gonna get in. This is look at this tiny car. Look at I won't put the license plate in, but look at my mum's little tiny car. There we go. You ready? All right. Okay. Oh. Real life in the car. Okay. Put on my seatbelt. Safety first. You looking? There's 60 people right now. Do you want to say anything to them? No? She's just shaking her head. What is this, a car for ants? Oh. Hey, this area. Where are we? Down Street. Yeah, this street's. Everyone's saying hello, Mama Lamb. Mama Lamb. Mama Lamb. Yeah. Bam, how did you fit in that tiny car? I got the seat pushed way back. Mama Lamb. So we're going up to Oxford Street, which for a lot of people, if you played Watch Dogs, then you look at this. We've moved it up. Spider-Man. It's a city car, people. All right, where at? I'm trying to keep it steady. Oh, I need to put the seat warmer so I can warm my hand that I've been. Let me put this on. It was cold. Yeah, I went across St. Paul's and they got like a Christmas tree out there. Bam sat with his knees next to his ear. I actually got a lot of foot space right here, which is mad. No pressure, Mum, you're driving on camera now, so it's gonna be but to be fair, my driving, everyone in this chat will tell you that like my driving in this, should I do it out the window so you can't see like people's license plates? Is it illegal to show someone's license plate?
Not meant to.
You're not meant to. Yeah, but I mean, if they do something bad, then we got 60 witnesses that can all be like, I'm reporting this license plate. Anxiety on driving on the left side of the road, says Sarah. Sarah's from Canada. This is the proper way. This is how you're meant to. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are from the States, though. No hit and runs here. It ain't GTA. Yeah, I mean, luckily I'm not driving. This is the only automobile I could afford, therefore I might have to be made subject to fun. Yeah, and then he walks Nelson down the street, doesn't he? I forgot that. You are on the wrong side of the car and road. No, we're doing civil countries drive on the left. This is the famous IMAX. Again, I think, can you go past the I think you can go past the IMAX. We're going all the way around it. All right, we're getting a full 360. Oh, I need to get my hand steady. Going all the way around it. It's the same here in Australia. Yeah, see, Australia and England. That's Waterloo Station, which is yeah, you can drive down all of this in you can drive past all of this in Watch Dogs Legion's game, which I feel like a lot of people, that's how most people will witness London at this point in time. So I need to get a steady cam for the thing. Double deckers, yep, the famous double decker buses right here. Red ones. KFC. So the window's so like steamed up. I think that's where you do the Stormzy mission. Is there a big game from the last generation you're planning to get through soon anytime? I'm doing a thing where I'm gonna, like, for PS4 games, I'm gonna put up to a vote every month, because I'll do one week a month. Wow, driving around London, I miss England, I grew up there. Yeah, it's nice when it's like this pandemic level of traffic. It's a lot different. Very, very different. You had the KFC coming out with a console. Yeah, we watched it. KFC's actually got a console, and it keeps your chicken warm. Yeah, so many empty buses. I don't know why there's even buses out. Am I still streaming Valhalla? No, I'm not streaming Valhalla. I check in on it and every so often, but I'm not streaming it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say it looks easier to drive there under these circumstances. This is like, you know, the cars haven't even loaded in. Won't be long before zombies are roaming the streets. It feels a lot like that, though. Didn't you think it was too eerily quiet, this whole walking down the like, South Bank's never been that quiet. I can't think of a time where it's ever been that quiet, and I've been here like late. Just getting ignored right here. Just getting ignored by my own family. See how it is.
Look to your left.
Look to my left. Oh, my sister's got headphones on. I wind up. It dipped out. There we go. There we go. Look, left did a number on the stream. Yeah, it just cut out completely. Yeah, we did this in Watch Dogs in reverse. I came across this bridge and we walked down. Yeah, I think when you're driving, it puts a different, like, the signal's a bit different. We've gone from, this is titled like a walk in tier 4. Now it's a drive in tier 4. We're going left. Yeah, onto the, take it easy, Foggy Man. Thank you for passing by. It's very quiet. That's all where all the theatres are across the road over there. Been to Camden lately? It's changed. I haven't been to Camden in recent times. I went at the start of the year, but that was it. When the Canadians were over here, that was the last time I went to Camden. But it's I'm looking forward to getting out. I've been like, I don't know, like, you've been out all the time, Mum, but I've just been like, I don't want to be out and about in the middle of all of this crazy stuff. Like, it just seems safer to stay inside and not get in trouble. The big green clothes shop at the top of the canal is gone. What is Cyberdog still there though, right? The electronic rave, the techno rave one. Best to stay safe, Bam, says Harge. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd rather just stay. If there's no reason to be out, then I'm not going out. Here we go. This is where we get this is the beautiful part of London. Can I do that? I can't even do that. I'm gonna have to just do this. Where's your Uber? We're in the Uber. Look at these, still got the Christmas lights up, which is really cool. One of the best reasons I can close the window now. One of the best reasons to come up to London at Christmas time. You driving? I'm not driving. If I was driving, I wouldn't be. I'd have to, like, find a way to. Whoop! What was that? Whoop! Just a bump in the road. I'd find a way to put it all up. What next generation games are you most hyped about? God of War, 100%. Horizon Zero Dawn. Returnal, I think, will be a fun like addition, but I'm not like super hype about that. Ratchet and Clank as well, even though I know I'm gonna get like super annoyed at Ratchet and Clank. Ken is a really good suggestion as well. Spider-Man 2 is a great suggestion because we know it's gonna happen. I'm really interested even in seeing what gets announced this year, because it seems like there was like sort of a rush to sort of get like stuff out around launch, but I feel like as everyone sort of gets their head around the capabilities of the next gen consoles, we're going to see an absolute increase in the quality of games, even though there's already like some great games. Elden Ring, I'm really looking forward to. That's Trafalgar area, we went past it. That's the famous, with the statue of Napoleon, is it up at the top?
Yeah.
And look at me, it's not just the stream, it's educational. Also, St. Paul's Cathedral roof burnt down in the fire, right? And they rebuilt it, or did it get bombed in the war?
I don't think it got either.
They rebuilt that entire thing. I don't know, if anyone in the chat knows.
Notre Dame.
No, Notre Dame, that burnt down recently. I'm talking about like ages ago. Definitely happened. There's rumors that there'll be a Sony event coming up. Can I just press the screen and see? Project Athena. You know what looks great as well? That Callisto Protocol, or Protocol Callisto, whatever it was that we saw at the Game Awards. That looks solid.
These ones.
That looks absolutely solid. Have I just found an r/mad lad? I would not say that much. These are really nice lights right here. The phone doesn't do it justice, but they're all glowing, and I've got to become the Steadicam. I should be able to do this. I've filmed so much stuff for ages. I've actually got very, very good. Thanks for showing us London. I'm not able to travel for a while. This is great, sitting back listening to conversation. Yeah, it's nobody. It's nice to just, here's the famous Piccadilly Circus right here. This popped up in that new Wonder Woman film. And if you play Call of Duty, then you'll know this map as well, and you know that if you go into that building there's always someone hiding behind the bloody counter, and they just camp there the entire time and shoot you. But you know, also, if you're about here where we are, you can throw a grenade right across that and not usually hit someone from spawn as well, so it's pretty good. It's actually, they did a good job with the map in Call of Duty as well. Hal says, I was born in London, I live in Brixton. Hey, I'm from West Norwood, man. South London all day. Brixton is very, very nice, even in its gentrification phase. You like a night out in Brixton, don't you, Mum? Next London-based game I want to see is The Getaway. I think a new Getaway would be great as well. Looking at London reminds me of the In-Betweeners TV show. Yeah, but it doesn't hold out like the... St. Paul's burnt down in the Great Fire of London. The current building survived World War II with minor bomb damage. See, I knew it. I said it was the Fire of London as well. Look at that. It's not just hair. It's not just hair. Better now than when I was there back then. Yeah, I mean, that's like Brixton's become a lot more accessible in its gentrification and stuff, which I think is good. I remember, like, even when we were in school and stuff, like, and I feel like Stockwell still has a bit of that reputation, but like Brixton used to be like you going into Brixton, oh no, like sort of very, 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 very bad rep and stuff. And even when I moved into near Myersfield Park and stuff, it was a little bit wary, but it's actually nice around that Myersfield Park area. It's a good place to walk your dog and stuff. Vape pens everywhere. I moved from there when I was 4. Oh man, that's ages and ages. I'm not seeing a lot of buzz around Deathloop, but both trailers have been really exciting. Yeah, I don't know why. Like Deathloop, it looks quite interesting, but you're right. There's not been a lot of hype around it, and it's kind of like just like faded into the background. But I guess it's because so much people have all these sort of quote unquote AAA titles that they really want to play. that they're sort of not looking at Deathloop. Those Christmas lights give me so much nostalgia of going to the cinema as I was a kid. Yeah, like this is one of those places that everybody, if you live in London or you live close enough to come up to London,
You got Hamleys.
yeah, you got Hamleys on the right hand side coming up as well. The most. They got a Harry Potter theme for Christmas. Nice. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 16 looks great. I really like that. I also like the fact that the developer and the main director is the same guy that did 14, so I think that's going to be a very solid project. Thomas, thank you so much for passing by, man. Much love as always. I hope you've had a good holidays. Oh, we've gone past Hamleys. We're already past Hamleys. This is Oxford Circus, as you know. They changed these underground signals. I don't know if you can see them, but they changed them for the PS5 release day, and they had the PlayStation symbols, didn't they? They changed it to the triangle, O, X, and square, right outside the Microsoft store that's there. Now we're going into the back around here. I believe there's like a Nando's around here somewhere. Some good little bars around here as well. I do miss going out. You don't think about it until you're faced with it, but I miss being out with friends and stuff on the rare occasion when I actually bother turn up to a social function or go out with people. Final Fantasy 12 was my favorite now. 16 looks like it might be just as good or better. Yeah, I mean, something about the art style looks really, really not interesting, but I like that they've gone back to that sort of like Britishy, castle-y, medieval theme. I miss going out too, but I've saved a mad amount of money. I bet, like, that's the one thing. Going out in London is so expensive. Going out in Manchester, though, or in the north, is great. Is absolutely great. Flying Bolt, hello. How you doing, man? Hope you've had a good holidays. Look at these. These are like peacock lights. Again, though, we're on Oxford Street pretty much, yeah?
Yeah, but you can have to do a quick shop. You can't drive down it anymore.
We're in Oxford. You can't drive down Oxford Street anymore.
No.
Have they closed it? Is
For
it?
cars.
But buses can go through it.
Yeah, not a bus.
But again, look how quiet Oxford Street is. Even if it's late night, look how quiet it is. Look how quiet all of it is. This is a Monday night. Fair enough, there wouldn't be that much people out at this point on a Monday night. But usually, no, to be fair, tourism usually means that there's a lot of people out and about. Even on these sort of things. Try New York. Bam, it's expensive. Oh, I know, man. New York is very, very expensive. But I like New York. New York was fun when I last went. But I got like a banana in the hotel and it was $3. And that kind of summed up everything. But the hotel was... it is what it is. Lungful Drummer, how's it going? Callie says Manchester's overrated. I don't think Mum will agree with that as a move. And oh, you're a Manc now. Wow. She's become 7 years is probably enough. Someone says Matthew says
Nothing like it.
yeah, until you got the accent. Matthew says Manchester always confused me. You have brand new skyscrapers next to abandoned buildings. That's London and most major cities in England at this point in time anyway. It just everything comes and goes. But there's that one part in Manchester around the back of where the station is, and it's all just like desolate, but at the same time they're building up so much housing at that place. I don't know where it is, but near where Callum was, over on that sort of Ancoat side and stuff, it was mental. Wow, it's so quiet and empty. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and everyone here is driving around, no F's given. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it's everywhere's dealing with it differently. I've seen like one of my friends is out in Mexico, and it doesn't look like anything's changed, and he's like one of those people that does like influencer videos, but he does a lot of like street prank videos, and it's just mental to watch people doing like pranks in the middle of the street, like still, even though there's like you shouldn't be making contact with people and stuff. So I'm trying to keep up. Ishmael says, Bam, I seen you drinking in the stream a day ago. Was wondering because you look pretty young. I'm like 30 years old. I saw you comment. I didn't reply to it yet because I was like, wow. You said I look too young to be drinking, and it's like, oh no, I'm actually too old to be getting this drunk on camera. But yeah, that I've been nursing that hangover for days now. Elwood says, the lights, what is this, Tokyo? No, it's just at Christmas time they put in all of these nice lights to make people want to go shopping. You look younger than 30. Thank you, man. I haven't done anything. It's just a sad. I wish I could be like, oh, it's a routine of looking after yourself and so on. So it's not. I can't even say that. London's the same, crack houses next to luxury apartments. Yeah, very, very true. We're lost, and it only took about 5 minutes for us to get lost. So how could we be lost in the centre of London? It's all just roads.
Savile Row. That's a good place to get lost.
I don't want to get lost on Savile Row.
That's where you buy your suits from.
All right, fair enough. As long as it's not named after the prolific Jimmy Savile, then. I mean prolific in the most menacing way, without saying words on stream that we probably shouldn't say on stream. Ancoats area has a ton of investments because of the guys who own Man City, so that's why it's all getting built up. I thought you were in your early 30s, in your early 20s. Mentally I am, so maybe that's the trick. Maybe just young in mind, young in face. Kai, how's it going? All the one-ways? Yeah, that's the one thing about Central. There's so much one-way systems. London Lab Bam's been around since the beginning of DF. Not the beginning, but like in before it got super, super big, and then around for long enough as well. Why can I not? Is there not a button I can press? Like I keep losing. Oh, you just pull up. I've learned how to do this. This has all been a test stream, so I can like do stuff out in the city and get out when I stream. So we have a day where I'm out and about, so I don't stay indoors all the time. Tushar saying good morning from India. Good morning back to you in India, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good time. Happy holidays and everyone across the world and such. It's still the holiday period. Christmas trees everywhere in London. I wonder when they'll take them down. This has been a test of the BAM broadcasting network. Pretty much. Will you perhaps check out the next generation upgrade for Cyberpunk when it comes out? Yeah, I will, because I enjoyed Cyberpunk. Like, as much as I've like made videos and content around talking about what it's all about, it's been a good discussional piece in general, because it's a very polarizing sort of thing. This is the Ritz. The Ritz. We got Jeffrey in the chat saying, "Sup, mates? How's it going, Jeffrey?" It's the very famous Ritz Hotel. Yep, it's a hotel. And I've been in the cafe restaurant thingy, but I didn't know I was going there.
Neither did I know.
Yeah, when the Canadians were there, they were like, "Oh, just come meet us. We're just having breakfast." And I was like, "All right." And then I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Yeah, we're in the Ritz." And I'm like, "I'm not dressed to be in the Ritz." But
Sorry.
Wow. We're slowly heading south. Slowly heading south. So yeah, I won't play Cyberpunk like seriously. I'll do a couple side missions and stuff. If anything, we'll do like bug testing on it, because I've done most of the stuff I want to do in that game at this point in time. I want to see some of the other endings, so maybe I'll wait until it gets fully fixed and we can try out some of the alternate endings, because luckily it puts you in so you can go back and try it again. Doesn't look too ritzy. It looks, they put lights on it, you know. That looks more ritzy over there on that side. Looks really empty there. The next mutation will be the zombie apocalypse. Get ready. 100 gold in the chat. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Hope you're all having a good Christmas holiday, even. Cyberpunk is a bit wank, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? As I've said it time and time again, it's a good game, like the story and such, but there's a lot wrong with it, and it unfortunately got thrown under the bus. Under the bus, you get it? I'm thrown under the bus. I'll stop. But it just became a victim of internet hate, which is justifiable. Justifiable a lot, but at the same time, I think the problem with the internet and the anonymity that it gives everyone is that there's people can just literally just be like, oh, it's so bad, and people that don't even play it just jump on that hype wagon and don't even experience it for themselves. But there's a playable game in there. It's just like if you're playing it on a base console, it's just really broken, you know. But on the PS5 it runs fairly decent enough, and the story is the focus of most of the game, and they did a decent job with the story, you know. So that's what I think about it. Someone says sad Christmas. I hope you didn't have a sad Christmas, man. I mean, it's a sad Christmas for everyone at the moment. At the same time, Chilled Zone Earth, killer stream, bro. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Chilled Zone Earth, man.
Buckingham Palace.
This isn't Buckingham Palace.
Back of the garden.
This is the Queen's Garden, which you can't see, but she has this very big garden just in the middle of the city that's all walled off. Because, of course, why would you be able to look into the Queen's Garden? We're at 20% battery. Oh, you have a charger thing?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. We're gonna stream all the way so people can find out. No, I'll stop I'll stop when we get to like Brixton, I reckon. Because when we get to Brixton, that will be like a completion of everywhere that we drove when I was playing Watchdog Legions. So I think that's quite a good thing. Do you know what I did in Watchdog Legions, Mum? You know Vauxhall's bus station? It looks like a massive ramp.
Yeah.
I drove a car off of the top of it in the game.
Should try and go past it.
I know. Well, I just thought it was just fun to give it a go, because you always look at it and you're like, should like, you know, I'd love to fly a car off of that for whatever reason. So I did it. Did you watch Wonder Woman 1984? I did, right? And it's very polarizing. Should we go punch up Brixton Pop again? Barbed wire around the Queen's Garden. Come on, love. Yeah, exactly. Who she thinks she is, man. Pretentious. We're now in Victoria area. Like, no joke, my whole family loved how you saved Brixton. I saved it, man. I did what I had to do, and I'd do it again, just not in real person. I'd do it in real life if the apocalypse comes, though. I saved Brixton in a heartbeat. Victoria, very famous station. There's a guy in there, in that W.H. Smith's, I don't know if he still works there, but every time he used to come in, he'd be like, yo, Bam-a-lam from Don't Flop, yeah? What are you saying, man? And I always wanted to try push the thing. I'm like, can I get a free chocolate bar or something? Like, but you can't ask these things. You just hope that someone would do it. The Queen's Garden looks like Pentonville Prison. Pretty much. Bam, what's your Premier League team? I'm going to say Crystal Palace because it's Mum's team and we live closest to Crystal Palace. So, she's got her masking on. I only visited London in the Getaway. Well, now you're visiting in the stream as well. Now we're heading back to south of the river. This is where we never left the south, apart from when I crossed over to go to St Paul's. But other than that, we've been in South London, which is my side of London.
You've been over to Oxford Street.
Oh yeah, we went to Oxford Street, but it still feels kind of sad. I don't know. That's central. That's as central as you can get, to be fair. Hey, Lungful Drummer, rest up, man. Thank you for passing by. You have a good New Year's as well. I think we'll probably stream on New Year's. It's not like I can go out. Not like I can go out there. Oh yeah, it does actually look quite nice in blue. James Howe, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a sister for me? I'm looking, man. I'm looking. Life is hard. That's your mum. Tell her she raised a fine lad. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Central London looks so nice at night, says Luke. Welcome to the chat, and welcome James as well to the chat. Garrett as well. How's it going, man? I know someone that's been playing Cyberpunk on the base PS4. I don't know how he's been playing it when it's still bad after the patch. I mean, it's interesting because it's like my boy Josh, you know Josh the mod. Josh was playing it on his Xbox, but he doesn't have the new Xbox. And Matt was playing it on the new Xbox, but both ran into problems. But Josh was like, this game's so broken. But he still he still finished it. So it's definitely doable. Can we please do another drunk stream on New Year's? No way in hell are we doing another drunk stream. I'm getting drunk just trying to say drunk. It's not happening. It's okay, man. You'll find a nice body to sleep next to. Hopefully a live body. But yeah, one day again. Words. Yo, is this an in real live stream? Yeah, it is. We're in a real.
Vauxhall Bridge now.
Oh, we're on Vauxhall Bridge. So again.
MI5 building.
Yeah, we went. I showed the MI5 building in Watch Dogs. They have it in the game as well. There's a lot that they've got in walking in the car, says Roman. Well, we did a walk.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now Mum's showing off. Look, that's actually really cool. What is that?
There's the bus shelter.
And there's that bus shelter that I drove a car off like 3 times. Herbal Stream, they're much better. Unfortunately, I can't smoke anymore. I've ruined it. The maddest thing is, I didn't even say this to you earlier, Mum, is like my ex-dealer texted me today, not today, but he's obviously still got me in his like auto texts that go out to everyone, and I was just like, damn, that sounds really good, man. I really wish I could, but I can't.
Delete his number.
My favourite English soccer team is Chelsea. Yeah, fair enough. Don't boo them.
What team do you support?
Yeah, exactly. Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace drew today, but yeah, we launched the car off of here in Watch Dogs. We did that. Callie says my old dealer does that too. Yeah, exactly. It just happens because they hope that one day you'll reply. But I don't want to be rude enough to delete his number because he's a nice person.
He's not that nice.
He's not. Calm down. You're getting massively involved in this now. Text me every couple of months like, yo, bro. So does mine. I feel like he feels like I died. Yeah, this is it. It's just like, it's like, you know, when like you leave the house one day, or like, I don't know, but you know when you leave, like you never see your you leave someone's dog, like, and your dog never knows. They never know if you're going to come back or not. They never know. I feel like that's what it is. Vauxhall has no internet connection. Hang on. The car. It was like that because it would be regulated and stuff, and you could find like levels of herb that's like, oh yeah, this is actually doesn't like make my heart feel like it's going to die, or so on and so forth, you know. Nice 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4 seconds. I don't even know how much it would go like this. Your sister booed me. No, my mum booed you. Someone says Ciudadano con el Auto, which I think is like city. Why are you deleting this, Sarah? I don't mind having like Spanish and stuff in the chat. It's just freezing today, but we're in the car, and the car's got one of those like those seats that warm you up, which is weird because I don't have a seat that warms me up most of the time, so it's weird being fried from the bottom. But we're almost at the end of the journey, everyone. Almost at the end of the journey here. Sometimes when we move, it just like disconnects. I don't know why, but yeah, it's actually really, really cold in London. Today it's been cold all day. I feel like it's going to get colder in January, probably. This is like the start of things to come. But yeah, it's been a nice. Is Ciudad City?
Yeah, it might be.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Yeah, he said city in the car, basically. I'm not feeling tier 4, mate. Up north, you get used to it. Yeah, I'm definitely like when Northerners are in London, they be walking around in t-shirts and stuff at events. I legit put a beer on my window earlier, and it's gone from warm to icy in 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's snowing in Edinburgh right now. Hey, Callum in the chat. London cold is summer for Manchester. Hey, raise your hand if you have an iPhone, including BamLam. I do have an iPhone. It's working very, very well. Ipswich in winter is naughty. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Now we're in the ends, man. Stockwell into Brixton. Also drive down here as well. Not completely, but you can drive through this part in Watch Dogs. There's palm trees. They're surviving in the cold. Parking is terrible in London. It is. If you know where to park, it's not as bad, but it can be really bad. But then people just don't seem to care and will park anywhere. Manchester cold is no joke, plus it rains more than it doesn't. Yeah, it's very gloomy. Yeah, no, Mum surprised us by coming down to London. Is it Christmas Day for you today? No, but we've had kind of, because we went to see family as well, so a little bit. but we've just been catching up because we couldn't all spend Christmas together, so it was nice to spend today together. But yeah, this has been a fun experiment. It's nice to know that my phone can actually manage to survive and stream. I wasn't aware. This is Brixton Bowls, the famous you can't see it, but like, it's a skate park. I went in the skate park in Watchdog Legions, but there's some English graffiti for you, which is MST as well. Old school. The old school MST. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna is Brixton as gentrified in real life as it is in Watch Dogs? Close to it. Nice driving, Mum, and a pleasure to go out for a bit with you all. This was a nice bit of streaming. Thank you, and be safe. I live in Sweden, and I managed to get a thank you.
Show Electric Avenue before you.
I've got to show Electric Avenue. Thank you, Scott, for that, man. It's been nice to spend our time with everybody. I once fell off that wall at night and ripped my brand new jeans.
Show the Bowie thing.
You can't. I won't be able to get the Bowie thing in from this angle. But Bob says, I live in Sweden. I managed to get a PS5 pre-ordered back in September. On November 19th, I got an email saying that I get it in March. At least most people who pre-ordered got theirs. Yeah, man. It's been we can't say, like, we can't praise it for what it is, but it's been a very terrible launch. And even if you want to say the COVID situation affected it and whatever, it's still they could have done more. You know, they could have definitely done more to try and combat scalpers and stuff, to allow people to get their hands on it a bit more. I'm trying not to like record people's license plates and stuff, but we'll do the Brixton Bridge, because I almost cried on stream when we actually did this drive, because it was so nice to have something so close to home actually in a video game after playing so much games where it's just fantasy or it's America or whatever. It's actually so nice to have a game that was in your own backyard. This is somewhere like, we've been going to birthday parties in the Wreck around that corner since we was little uns. And there it is. There's the bridge that you saw in the game. Come in love, which is a bit of a innuendo in its own way. I'm not getting the Bowie thing. I'm getting, because remember I took the pictures outside the underground station. Look how accurate they got that. And then Electric Avenue, which you should all know the song. We're gonna rock on to Electric Avenue. There it is. And this has been really nice and enjoyable. Very, very cool. I'm just, thank you so much to everyone for joining. No one's been a dick. It's been nice to be out of my room for once to do a stream. Like, it's actually been nice to be out and about, and to know that my phone can handle it, and to know that people would actually join and partake in it. And I think it's nice to be able to find some other ways to sort of interact, with people. And this has been it's been very fun. Now we're coming into the heart. This is the real Brixton right here. But this road leads us home. Old country road. Well, it's not really a country road, but it's there's the big old Sainsbury's and stuff. But yes, thank you everyone. It's been fun. It's actually been a lot of fun. It's been cold as well. I switched to you can see me in the dark right there. Sarah, thank you so much for the modding duties. It's been nice to be able to connect with everyone and not have a game where there's potential spoilers and stuff as well, because we've had a lot of games in recent times where I know people feel like, oh, I can't join this, or because it's like you know what I mean, oh, we can't watch this one, or we'll have to wait, or whatever. I don't want this game ruined and stuff. So it's nice to find other ways to sort of stream and do some in real light. Oh, thank you. There's a light. It's illegal to drive with the light on, but there we go. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Say goodbye, family.
Bye.
Hey, look at that. It's like professional, like the Osbournes in there. like the Osbournes.
Like Steve-O.
Yeah, like Steve.